This is the Sunday edition of the 217 Recovery Podcast. Tonight's episode was carefully selected by Marnie.
Could be little, could be big. But going back out is not the answer.
Sit back, relax, or do whatever it is you do, and enjoy Marnie's Sunday night replay.
Is that where the little emojis that are laughing get put up?
Oh, you got jokes now?
Check, 1, 2.
This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield, Ryan Beckmann, and Chris Goss.
Welcome to the 217 Recovery Podcast. My name is Corey Winfield.
And I am Ryan Beckmann.
Ryan, how you doing today, man? How's your
Doing good.
how's your recovery going today?
Recovery's going good.
Get that strength.
I got some strength. Got some confidence back. Got my tooths fixed.
Woo!
Had some janky teeth up front. Little decay. Scraped them down. Polished them up.
Shiny.
Looking like a dime piece now.
Dang.
Oh,
And your lips not fat no more?
my lip ain't fat. I had to, numb it up.
Yeah. It's those little things, but when we were first in recovery, we want it all right now. We want it all right now. But little things like going to the doctor, which you need to do more often. Going to...
Corey's been integral on my going to the doctor and dentist and keeping up on myself. I don't like going to them people.
No.
They usually
Bad
they
news.
hurt me.
Yeah, and it's because, in active addiction, we don't really think about that. It's, whatever, until it hurts, and then it's, and then eventually it goes away, and I don't know. It just, we know that there's problems there. We know there's trouble there, but it can be fixed. It's not that big a deal, you know, and what's
It's
the
probably
worst?
best to get your cavities taken care of before you lose your teeth and they're all gangly. And
But even if you have to lose your teeth, even if you have to have dentures, hey,
pull
you
them
know
out.
what?
Yeah.
It happens. You're going to lose them one day. And I can't wait because, in 10 years, I told the dentist years ago, I was like, man, just yank them all. Give me some good stuff. Just screw them in there. And he just told me how much those cost. And yeah, I was like, well, a boy can dream.
Just pull them out. I would not want to pull them out if I didn't have to. I got a couple pulled and not fun.
No. But the dentist laughed at me when I said that. And he's like, no, you don't. That's not what you want. I'm like, yeah, it is. Pull them out now. I was like, you just want all the money on the comeback. You want to keep them coming back so you can keep fixing nothing. I'm like, come on, man. Just pull them all and just give me some dentures. Or just screw them in, whatever. But, yeah, it is what it is. But we're all, and by we're all, I mean you and I, because we're the only ones in the room right now. But a little bit hesitant because, like I said, we know there's problems, but it can be fixed, and it's not the end of the world. And yeah, it might be some pain here and there.
I'd rather spend my time drinking and doing other crap that wastes my money and time.
And when you go to the dentist first time, you're just like, okay, I know I got some problems, let's fix them. And then they're like, well, we got to clean them first. I just want you to fix this one right here.
Take x-rays.
We're going to do that, and we're going to schedule an appointment, and in 7 months you can come back. I was, what? No, I'm not going to have that fixed today, please. Well, this is what we're going to do. And, but before you know it, that time is here, and that time was this morning.
I've been 3 months of appointments at the dentist now, and I got on the call waiting list, so they called me yesterday and they said, oh, we got an opening for tomorrow. I'm like, I'll do it. I didn't really know if I was going to be able to make it there, but I knew.
You can always guilt a friend into it.
I wanted to look good, and this was the final look good or get my cavities taken care of and get that beautiful smile back. And thank you, Dr. Fluschler.
Yeah, you did a good job.
You did real good.
Real good. That's a shout out.
Shout out.
And it's not even Thursday.
Doctor.
Damn.
Said doctor.
But no, it's cool though. I'm glad that you got that fixed, and it is such a confidence booster. And teeth are one of the things that many people who drink, but you did it all. Mm-hmm. But yeah, meth is something that really And an ex of mine was like, "Well, that's why I don't smoke it. I just shoot it."
God.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that has
High
its
class.
health problems too.
Right. She almost lost her arm. Mm-hmm. She had one of those, whatever they're called.
Abscess.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to go. You can lose something.
Yeah.
An arm, a tooth, whatever. But
lose my arm, cut my stumps.
But even that can be fixed. And I know there's the young woman out there that she probably needs it. And I don't know if she even thinks about it, or she just thinks, oh, it's too bad to even go to a dentist. Or, there's that embarrassment, too, of going to the dentist. Because those dental hygienists, most of them that are women that I've known, pretty cute.
Yeah. My dentist is not too bad on the eyes. And you just think they're judging you, but
yeah,
I knew she was going to make me look good again. So I didn't worry too much.
So when you went in there, you went in, they're like, "Hey, Ryan, sit in this chair." So you sat in the dental chair, and you took your shirt off, or did you take your shirt off before you sat in the chair?
I usually just walk in with the shirt off.
Okay. And that kind of lets them know.
It sets the tone.
Yeah, you're ready.
It's like, I want the total package now.
Yeah.
Sexual relationship.
And you're there for business, and pleasure. It's like having a mullet,
I'm like, my insurance ran out, but we're just going to run it.
Business in the front, party in the back, come on. At the dentist, I've seen movies like this on the internet tell them, like, I know how this is going to go.
No, shirt was on the whole time.
Yeah. Well, that's good though, man.
Business as usual.
Excellent.
Couple the topical numbing agents. Put it on this big pad. I couldn't even hardly fit it in my mouth. Like, looked like a tampon. I'm like, really? I'm like, I can't fit that under my lip. The assistant or whatever. But so I was hanging out of my mouth for a few minutes, and then Dr. Fluschler comes in, busts out the needle right away. A little squirt. You ready? You're gonna feel a little pinch. It didn't hurt as bad as in the back. But, and I knew I wasn't getting anything pulled, so, that's a relief. If they just got to drill on the surface a little, put a little composite on there, buff it out, that's a good, easy fix. Get rid of some brown stains and cavity, and now I'm...
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
I'm so glad there are professionals in this world. Because could you imagine if we worked there? We were trying to shove that in someone's mouth. How many pictures would be on the internet? And the stuff we'd have them put in their mouth. And I don't know. I'm just glad there are professional people in this world that take their job serious. Because
yeah,
that would not
yeah, it's a kind of a weird experience altogether when you think about it. You get in the chair, they're zooming you back. Next thing you know, she's like straddled around me because it's just like my top front canines needed to be cleaned up and stuff. So she's just like straddled and hanging over me. Just get them big old microscopic glasses on and like, getting in there deep. Like, what's going on? So yeah, but luckily she's a professional. Her assistant Rachel, she also did quite well, squirting water and sucking, and
Oh, see, Mom? See, you know what he's trying to do. Yeah.
a lot of squirting, sucking.
So now my mom's like, well, only because you're a bad influence on him, Corey. That's what he's trying to do.
He's drugged me down. No, that's the whole dentist experience, You get your tongue,
Now suck. Now close your mouth.
I only coughed once, so that's pretty good. She like bounces out of there.
Don't you hate that?
I tried not to just nibbled a little on her finger. Not too bad.
No, it's always like they're in there and you feel the spit or whatever going back, and you're like that's all you need to do is a little, but you're afraid because you can hear them grinding, and you're like, man, if I go, my head's gonna move and I might have a really weird looking tooth, and
I'm gonna just splooge all over their face.
Whoa. Do you think they should put everybody under for every tooth thing?
No, I like to make it awkward and just like stare them in the eyes the whole time. Give them a little wink once in a while. And then Dr. Fluschler had this intern come in, and she wanted to do something. She was trying to do it her way, and she was like, no. And she was getting upset, and she had messed some things up and had things out of order. So now, like, the whole thing was off of, the timeline, and then the intern leaves. She's like, my blood's boiling and I get so mad when they don't listen to the doctor. I'm like, I'll listen to you, doctor. We're going to get through this.
Did it make you feel worried though?
No, she's like, I'm sorry about that.
She said, oh, honey, I've been worse places than this. It's fine.
I'll take care of all the doctor's orders.
One time in jail, there was this guy.
Uh-huh.
No,
so, yeah.
That's cool. So you're taking care of your medical needs, I guess. I was taking care of my mental needs, which still medical. Went to the therapist today. Saw Susan.
Yep.
Pyramid of Hope.
I'm on my off week.
Counseling. Hey, what's up, Susan? How you doing?
Hey, Sue.
She finally got a coffee maker in there.
Gonna have to get on Carrie about that. He never offered me no coffee.
Well, I've been demanding coffee for 4 or 5 months now. So she was all excited. And then I gave her a 217 Recovery coffee mug.
Oh.
So she was pretty excited about that. And I told her that she cannot use it, that she has to just leave it there as a piece of art. That when people come in to her office, they will ask her, what's 217 Recovery? And she can spend 5 minutes explaining it to them. Then they can go home and listen to us. And
that's a good idea.
Just talk about your dentist experience. So.
I'll give one to my dentist. I give them to all my professional help.
So one of my favorite people, and she is having a hard time. Her name's Olivia, a friend of mine. Anyway, she just started listening to the podcast. But I kind of was joking when I said it, but, I have 13 months tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And I told her, I was like, well, start at the beginning. Start back April 7th when, we started doing the podcast and listen from there and start there. Because I was in
early recovery,
even earlier recovery then. Mm-hmm. And maybe I was saying things at that time that she can maybe relate to as she's in earlier recovery. So, and so she sent me a message today and she said, kids don't keep you sober. I laughed out loud and I was like, what is she talking about? And then I was like, oh, I must have said something like that on one of the first podcasts because I used to think that I would stop drinking when I had kids. When I get married and have kids, I'll stop drinking. So I think I said something like that, and she heard that and said, yeah, no, kids don't stop you from drinking. No. There's not like a magic thing. And some people can slow down a little bit, but I don't know if they have the problem that I had. I mean, they don't drink like I drink. There are people that go out on the weekends and drink, get drunk, and that's fine. But they don't turn to it less than every day.
They ain't waking up with the shakes and all the
they're like, hey, we went and had fun Saturday night, had some beers. Like my little brother, he can go out and he can watch a football game, have a few beers, he can get drunk, whatever. But he's not waking up that next day thinking, well, got to do it again to keep it going. So those kind of people, his thing is hunting. But anyway.
Good man.
No, it's a problem. We should go there and have an intervention.
Don't listen to him, Travis.
Travis, listen to me. Travis doesn't listen. I know I'm way kind of jumping topics here, but my mom told him, Corey talks about you sometime on the podcast. Oh, geez. And I was like, yeah, he says you have a hunting, addiction. And I'm like, oh, no, we have an addiction. I used to be that way, too.
Yeah.
I don't have a drinking problem.
Next thing you know, you're just shooting things for fun.
You're going to be in the hospital. You got ran over by a deer. Or whatever you're going to try to hunt.
Taking out squirrels, birds.
I started with squirrels, started with rabbits, and went to deer, then went to elk, went to moose, then went to
Cars.
elephants, cars. No. But Olivia, though, it is pretty cool, back to her, that she is starting at the beginning, and I don't know how far she's going to get. There's 98 hours. There's like 160 episodes that she's going to have to listen to.
We'll see you in a couple days, Olivia.
Yeah, you better. I know you got some time on your hands. But listen, Olivia. But no, she's pretty cool. And I see it in her face that she just wants to stop. She wants to get to a point in her life where she doesn't have to depend on alcohol. And I think she's making big steps in her personal life, because sometimes relationships can be the devil, man, and they're what you're used to, and somehow it's easy to get sucked into a codependent relationship too.
That, and it's easy to just switch focus on other people, other problems, and you just you need the time to self-reflect, to take care of your needs and figure it all out for yourself. What am I, get your brain under lock. Get all them skeletons out, clean house.
And it's about you. And some people might think that's really arrogant to say that, but I've learned from you, Ryan. Like, you can't worry about how a woman feels. You have to just move on. Cut, what do they call it? Cut bait or whatever?
I never ever said once cut bait.
No, you just...
No,
No, what is your favorite line?
I
just need to sit here and reflect.
I've learned in recovery that if I start getting too worked up and worried about other things, I'm losing focus. I'm in the relapse red zone, is what I say. And I had to reel it in once before... end a relationship. Not that it was a bad person, or it wasn't even that bad of a situation. I just knew I didn't need the extra distractions, the extra stress, and I had to take this time for myself if I was ever going to be anything for anybody else. So I owed it to her, actually, to do what I had to do first.
Is that Martinez?
Oh, no.
Man.
that was when I was in active addiction.
Oh, okay.
Martinez. That was cutting bait.
Yeah. See?
I just dropped her off her house and rolled out. Never. That was the meanest little breakup deal I had.
Yeah. But you didn't force the situation. You just kind of knew, okay, this wasn't going to happen. She had good qualities, and then she had some bad qualities.
Well, she had this horrendous laugh, and I'm kind of funny, so I'd have to listen to this cackle all the time, and I was like, I can't do it.
I can't just not be funny.
And as soon as she's like pointing out my drinking's a problem and stuff, and I was out of control, well... we pulled up to her house, and she's like, oh, you shouldn't drive. I'm like, I'm just going to sit here, and I don't know what I told her. Like, I got to think or whatever for a second. And she walked in the house, and I rolled out, had my dual exhaust just...
So she told you that you had a drinking problem?
Yeah.
Do you think that had something to do with it?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
certainly. I mean, I wasn't going to have somebody tell me that. I don't know, I was only like 28 at the time or something, too. So
yeah, way too young to have a drinking problem.
Way too young to be having a drinking problem. Man. What do you know, woman?
Yeah.
I'm out.
Man, if only we would have... But you know what? We had to go through what we had to go through. I mean, many people told me, and you can't really tell someone they have a drinking problem. I mean, as bad as that may sound, at least from my experience, that it wouldn't have worked. All it did was make me resent you. It made me not want to talk to you. Fine, you're not my friend then.
Oh, yeah, she was out of my life. I never talked to her ever again. Never answered another call.
No.
I mean, we weren't, officially a couple, but, on my days off, I was hanging out with her. When I'd get too drunk and couldn't make it home, I'd go to her house and sleep before I had to go to work. So we were fairly close. We were dating, I guess. We just weren't a real couple, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does to me. Total sense.
And then I cut bait. I got a problem. You got the problem now. Yeah. I think I might even have peeled out. Let her know. I'm gone hard and heavy. I'm a jerk. I'm sorry.
You see?
I'm making amends. I told Corey, the only way I can really make amends there is I'm never going to do that ever again.
Right.
I'm definitely more mature now, and if I have to break up, I'd do it in the right, respectful manner.
Not a text message.
not a text message.
Yeah, you learn a little bit. Well, it was Facebook Messenger, man. So I thought it was different than a text message. But then after saying that to my coworker, she was like,
I don't know.
"What the hell? That is a text message."
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Whatever.
Relationships are hard to do. I'm not good at them. Sorry, ladies. Bye.
So Olivia had this relationship, and I think it ended with her and her significant other. But I think that's a good thing for her. But you get tied up in the whole, this is what I'm used to. This is what people think, and we're going to get married, and now all that's going to change. And what are they going to think about me? And oh no, and you don't have to, or you have to not worry about those things.
Yeah,
and you have to worry about yourself. Yeah,
don't worry about expectations. That's just a resentment and a relapse ready to happen. I mean, other people's expectations especially. I lived a lot of my life trying to live up to my father's expectations, and I didn't do anything for my self-worth. It didn't do anything for me. It just made me grow distance from him. I had resentments, and it was not healthy. It's not good. Don't do it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, because we should do. We got to do another father talk show. Maybe we'll do that Thursday. We got to do it before the Sunday game or Saturday game, whatever the hell it is.
Me and Corey got daddy issues.
Yeah. We can do... You can do the lead on Thursday, and I'll do the lead on Saturday, where you tell your problem, I'll tell my problem, or you can flip-flop it, whatever. Daddy week. We should have done it in December. I don't know.
Or whenever Father's Day is. I feel like I don't...
June.
I grew...
We'll do another one in June.
Quite distant from my father my whole adult life.
From our studio. In our office. What? Yeah.
We're in our backup studio tonight.
Yeah, the Winfield studio.
It's not quite as...
It's smaller, but
It's smaller. It doesn't have quite the wraparound lighting. The view.
It's got LED lights that can dim.
That's good mine.
I mean, these are lights, not just little Christmas bulbs, which are cool.
They're not Christmas.
Don't get me wrong.
Don't you get me wrong. I'm upgrading them, and don't you worry.
You're going to upgrade them to
what?
Well,
it's an LED strip, and I'm actually getting the app and little remote thing for my phone, so you can... I mean, I do have a regular remote, but, yeah, we're going to... He's just got a couple of different lights going off.
Yeah. What do you want?
This is all right.
Mine are cool.
This is cool. It's cool. It's just maybe a little more echoey in here. You might notice.
Is it? Is it, Ryan? Sorry, I'm getting my light. I have a magic light.
A little creepy.
And I can get them to go along with the sound of our voices. And now they're both going, so they're just...
Whoa.
Yeah, they're kind of flipping out here.
Yeah.
So, now it's just annoying. Let me turn it back on, too. So, yeah, Magic Light. Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
And the segment is brought to you by Magic Light.
They're cool and fun. For everyone.
For everybody.
And Corey's got a little candle burning for me. He's got the little waterfall humidifier. I mean,
no, that's my cat's water dish, bro.
Whatever he's
it's
got.
lit up, LED. It's blue.
He's really set the mood for me tonight.
Get the blue lights on now. But no, my Nico has to have the best water dish, man. And she used to have a really kick-ass one. But the one she has now is pretty dope, as the kids would say on the playground. But yeah, it's I wish I would give them a shout-out, but I can't because I don't remember who makes it. But yeah, pretty cool water dish. LED, baby. Only the finest.
It looks like a little baby water fountain. I'm ready to throw some change in it.
Hey, feel free.
Make a wish.
It'll go towards her next cat food bag. Yeah. But, well, I guess you got to take off anyway. But,
yep.
Yeah, we'll do a daddy show. I guess, well, let's just call it a father show because that's just kind of weird. It's something like
it's kind of fun.
A woman would say to us, I want to do a daddy show.
I got daddy issues.
Yeah. But no, we'll talk about our fathers coming up in the next few episodes because I think we have so much in common, and we really don't talk about it too much.
No.
We have something in common, but I think it was the opposite. I think it was reversed, but I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I don't know.
I know you got issues. I got issues.
We knew there was a strained relationship. That's what we know.
Do you want to bet on whose was worse? And I want you to lose.
I'm sure my dad wasn't horrible. He just.
I just want.
I know your dad left you at an early age, and at least my dad made it there till I was 18, and then he cut bait. He told me he was gonna. I should have seen it coming.
I'm paying child support. I'm gonna see you.
Don't ever ask me for another dime. Nothing. All right.
Wow.
Peace out. Yeah.
Opposite, but yeah, I mean both painful. Do you want to, before we go real quick? Do you want to make a bet on your Packers? How confident? Let me rephrase that. How confident are you that the Packers are going to win the Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl?
Yes, sir. Of course, they're not in the Super Bowl yet, but
yeah.
But
I mean, so
how confident are you? Scale 1 to 10.
Well, just mathematically, right now, they have obviously a 25% chance to get there. Well, 25% chance of winning it because there's only 4 teams left, right? So, I mean, plus I think they're going to cold smoke some 49ers this week.
Whoa, the 49ers!
They're going to show their inexperience in playoffs and tough situations. Packers are going to do what they do and shine when it's time. And, and then I don't know who they're going to see in the Super Bowl. Probably, what do we got left?
Chiefs. Titans and Chiefs.
See, I'm thinking the Titans are going too. Packers. I'm calling Packer Titans Super Bowl with a Pack win. That's just the way it is.
So 1 to 10, your confidence level is sounds like 10?
8.5.
Wow. So if I were to throw a bet out there.
Well, you would have to pick like your one team out of these 4 that are going to win it, and that would make it more equal.
No, I'm not
bet against me. I would want this to be fair, where you have your own. Let's make it fair, not just Ryan's got this 25% chance of winning here. I'm not. I don't even have any venture in it. No, come on.
No,
Mama didn't raise no fool.
either they're going to win it or they're not going to win it.
Yeah, well,
I don't care about any teams. I just care about the Packers. And are they going to win it or are they not going to win it?
they're going to win it.
Okay. So I was thinking about a little bet we could have.
So, I just want to have a little bet with you, too, with the team you pick.
I don't have a team. I pick fantasy teams.
No, you do. You have to. You can pick a team that you expect to win it. Who do you think the
Chiefs,
Packers?
probably.
You think the Packers are going to win it? You just don't want to say.
Now, ESPN thinks that because they did a thing before the preseason or before the season even started, and they did like a matchup thing. They simulated it, and boop, Packers won. And I think they beat the Titans in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
they did.
So I mean, this
which would be pretty crazy. But no, I'd say the Chiefs would be who I'd be rooting for.
Okay.
So I mean, that's but,
You like
but that's
Mahomes and his little. I hate his little hairdo. I mean, the guy's a
him on
good
my fantasy
quarterback,
team, not
but
this past year, but the year before when he.
but I
came
just
out.
can't get past that. I just want
Sure,
to.
Lamar Jackson. I'm pretty good at picking.
He just looks. I don't know. He's not my cup of tea, I guess.
So anyway, back to the bet.
Back to the bet.
So I don't. Okay, Mahomes, whatever. The bet would be
Mahomes.
either the Packers win
Get
the
it
Super
together.
Bowl or they don't win the Super Bowl. They just got to win
like, I
two
think,
games.
Even if the Packers play the Chiefs in it, I think like all the other quarterbacks are really inexperienced. Like Mahomes. I don't even know who the 49ers got right now.
Garoppolo.
Ugh.
But they got three running backs. That's
Garoppolo.
what their deal is.
Well, what are they going to do under time of pressure? What are they going to do when they're down? I mean, I know Mahomes can probably bring a comeback, but the Super Bowl, that's a tall order. He's going to be up all night thinking because I think he's a pretty conceited guy. Anyway, so he's going to be, it's all on my shoulders, it's all me. And he's going to self-implode when the time comes. So,
Speaking of conceited, Aaron Rodgers plays for the other team, plays for the Packers. I'm not.
yeah, some people think he's conceited too, but he's like a 3-time MVP. And he's pretty good. He's got belts under his championships under his belt.
Belts. This is discount double checking me over there.
He's double checking it. But yeah, so
He's got a stupid truck.
I mean, and I think most of his came from a lot of naysayers, and I would get sick and people, are Packer haters, and it's kind of, there you go in your face kind of thing, and he's grown from that. He doesn't do the championship belt anymore, but, that was once upon a time when they were the last seed in the playoffs and they won the Super Bowl. So, I mean, and he started doing that. So, yeah.
So, here's the bet. In honor of the
Well, this is a lopsided bet because I got whatever.
cheeseheads.
What do I got to eat? Like 2 pounds of cheese?
No. No. Nope.
You know I can do that with ease.
We don't want to blow up the toilet.
No, I won't even skip a beat.
No, you have to, if they lose and don't win the Super Bowl, you have to dye your beard and your hair yellow and be a cheesehead. Looking like a cheese curd.
And if they win, you dye yours green. Ooh, yeah.
Okay, that's better than what I was going to go with. I was going to grow mine out for a year, but that would just be a hot mess because it would be scraggly. Just one hair here. And okay.
Going out for you. I know you probably wouldn't make that. And I wouldn't want to
I think you would. I
wouldn't want to see that.
You would just walk by and stop it, Corey. Just give up.
Well, they'd probably turn into a mullet or something.
We have stuff to do this week, and we got to look professional. Look like the crypt keeper. But, okay, and then we have to keep it that color for a month.
So I got to be Slim Shady for a month?
No, cheesehead.
I'll just do it once. I mean, I'm not...
And then just...
but you buy the dye or what?
I don't know.
Yeah, like if I got
we hit in the dollar store, who knows what's going to happen to your head? You're in the hospital.
You got moldy cheese this week.
It's even better.
You want your green and yellow? Here you go. You got moldy spots.
Yeah. So
All
right. Challenge accepted.
All right.
So if they lose, you're going to be really pissy.
Yeah, I'll get over it. I'm going to look good no matter what with my nice new smile. Thanks, Dr. Fluschler, once again.
Yeah. All right. Well, you got to get out of here. You got a meeting to go chair.
Yeah, I got to go chair meeting. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Olivia, hang in there. Work on yourself.
Yeah.
This is your time to build a foundation for the rest of your life. And if you want it to be good for somebody else in your life, or everybody else that's in your life, really take the time to do what you got to do for yourself,
And we don't know when you're listening to this. It could be 2 months from now. Today is my sister's birthday. It's the 14th
Hey, Kylie,
January.
Happy birthday, girl.
2020. So just throwing that out there though, Olivia. But yeah, like Ryan said, just keep your head up, do your thing. We're thinking about you. We support you. We know you can do it. We're doing it. You can do it. So resources on our website, 217recovery.com. I still haven't got around to making that new one yet, but it's coming.
That's in progress.
Yeah.
He's been working hard.
I was messing around with an app earlier, and I'm thinking, I don't know, man. I'm overthinking is what I'm doing. But right now, we still do have a website, 217recovery.com. You can listen to us on Spotify, Podcast Addict, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, obviously, Deezer, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, pretty much any platform. So like us, though, on those. That way you're up to date with when we post new episodes. Feel free to drop us emails, Corey at 217recovery.com, Ryan at 217recovery.com. Just say, hey, tell us how you're doing, and we'll talk to you again on Thursday as we talk father issues or father-son relationships.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the 217 Recovery Podcast. For more episodes plus bonus features, download the 217 Recovery app.